Bitcoin broke the support of the rising wedge pattern formation, guys. Right now we are getting supported at the first support zone, but yeah, in generally this is looking quite bearish for the immediate short-term time frame. We also broke the uptrending support right here in the momentum indicator, so that is something we are going to have a look at in today's video, guys. Then we are going to have a look at Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative as well, because we have seen a break out of the rising channel that we have been talking about so much against our expectations. Ethereum right now just broke above it, and yeah, this is just looking insanely bullish for Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative, and this might be the start of a major altcoin season where Ethereum is leading the way for all the other altcoins. We are going to have a look at that, guys, so all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's start with the Bitcoin chart, guys. But before we are zooming in right here on the Bitcoin chart, let's take with every single one of us 1 single minute, scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. Guys, that is so much appreciated. Now let's jump into the Bitcoin price action. Well, first of all, guys, this was already something quite expected, right? Like we said in the previous videos, we have a couple of scenarios that we can watch, and right here we were a little bit at a tricky moment because we were testing, or actually we broke back below the 61.80%, the golden ratio. So normally when the price is seeing a bounce right here, we want to break above the 61.80% right here, and we want to hold that level quite strongly. So we want to see a lot of strength in the price, and right here, yeah, we are not seeing that. We broke below this level, and as well we broke below the uptrending support of this potential rising wedge pattern. So that is actually quite bearish, because that means that this bounce right here can be a retracement of the drop we have seen so far. And if that were to be the case, then we could be seeing Bitcoin heading right here to lower levels. And right now, it looks like Bitcoin wants to see lower levels. We are getting supported by this first support zone right now, which is starting at approximately 55,200, going up all the way to 55,600, 650. And this level is aligning with the 20-day moving average right now. So if we bring out the 20-day moving average, then we can see that Bitcoin right now so far is getting supported by that level. Today's daily close is going to be important, guys, because if we were to break back below the 20-day moving average, which would be as well a break below the 50-day moving average if we bring out the 50, because right now we are already trading below the 50-day moving average, then that would be quite a bearish sign and shows that this breakout above these key moving average eventually results in a fake out. Bitcoin is not strong enough to continue this uptrend in the immediate short-term time frame, and that we are going to see lower levels. If we have a look at the momentum indicator, guys, then it looks quite similar. We broke a uptrending support right here, so it looks like the momentum is going to the downside. If we have a look at the volume, then we are not seeing like extreme amounts of volume, but we are seeing an increase right here. So all in all, this is not looking all too bullish for Bitcoin in the immediate short-term time frame. So I'm really talking about right here in the next candles over the next couple of days. But yeah, I also do think that if Bitcoin were to come down, break below this support level, there will be a lot of buyers stepping in the price of Bitcoin. So this might be something that is needed right now for Bitcoin to really bottoming out, set a new low, and eventually create a nice base for the next major rally. And this is also something we have been talking about, right? Bitcoin's momentum was just slowing off right here. Let me get rid of the drawings. Right here we had a nice rally. These rallies are getting shorter. The new all-time highs, they are actually getting lower in percentage gains than the previous time we surpassed all-time highs. So here we can really see that the momentum is slowing down. And right now with this bounce, guys, it was very important for Bitcoin to show a lot of strength right here to break above these key moving average, hold these key moving averages as support, but as well break above the 61.80% and so on. And yeah, right now we are back trading below it. So that is just a signal that we have to apply extra caution right here. And yeah, like I said, today's daily close is going to be important as well, because if we were to close, have a daily close below the 50 and 20 daily moving average, then that would be slightly bearish for Bitcoin. And let's have a look at the target of the pattern that we are trading right in. So normally the target of a rising wedge pattern, the the technical book target, right? That would be the bottom of the wedge right here at approximately give or take 40, the upper 47,000 levels, or approximately 48,000. However, guys, I would not bet on Bitcoin coming to these levels. If you really want to set a target right here, you can use the Fibonacci retracement tool, measure from the bottom right here till the top. Then you can see that the 61.80% right here is aligning quite perfectly with the next support zone of us. So there is confluence with the charts right here. So that would be the target that I'm watching right now to the downside. That would be 51,263. Then, guys, if Bitcoin continues to move, to consolidate here, to move sideways, that's actually quite bullish for altcoins, right? Because if we want to see a bullish case for altcoins, most of the time we don't want to see the attention on Bitcoin. So we don't want to see a huge drop, and we don't want to see a major rally, because when we see a major rally, liquidity often goes back into Bitcoin. People don't want to miss out on that rally, and with a drop, it brings uncertainty, so people are not speculating into altcoins. But right now, we are still kind of moving sideways right here. Like, there's not a clear direction in the Bitcoin chart, right? We are not in a clear rally, and we are also not in a clear major drop. So that's why it's actually quite bullish for some altcoins. Right now we are seeing that Ethereum is really leading the way right here. We had a rising channel right here. Let me go to the daily time frame and show you what I mean. We had a rising channel. We've been trading in this rising channel already for quite some time. Right now we just broke above it, and that's not something what I expected. I expected it was likelier to get some form of a resistance, some selling pressure right there. But we just broke above that level, so that is quite significant. Right now we are getting closer and closer to the 61.80%, guys, and that is measured from the high right here till the low we have set right there. We are approaching the 61.80%. I definitely, if we were to reach that level, guys, I definitely expect some resistance there. Most of the time, these macro Fibonacci levels, and this is a macro Fibonacci level based on this top in 2017 till the bottom right here in 2019. So this is a macro perspective Fibonacci levels, right? Those are very, very significant and often just show a big reaction in the price. So I think if Ethereum were to continue this uptrend right here in the Bitcoin comparative, then I definitely think we can expect some resistance and a big reaction right here at the 61.80% at approximately 0.0658 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So that is a level that I'm watching for Ethereum right now to the upside. Then, guys, of course, I want to have a quick talk about Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative, because what we are normally seeing, guys, is when Ethereum is making a major rally, like we are seeing right now, then most of the time when Ethereum is topping out and when Ethereum goes sideways or might see a correction, then people are taking profits from the Ethereum gains into other altcoins. So most of the time, we are seeing before a major altcoin season, we are seeing actually Ethereum leading the way, and afterwards the profits and liquidity from Ethereum is flowing into all the altcoins. And what we have seen historically, guys, is that Chainlink is one of the altcoins which is following Ethereum quite quickly afterwards. And right now, we already see a bullish structure in Chainlink, right? We had a nice downtrend right here, a declining channel. We broke above the channel. Then, guys, when we have a look at the volume, then we can see that the moment we broke out of the channel right here, we can also see that the buying volume increased. So more and more Chainlink has been traded in this range, and that is quite a bullish sign, because that means that traders are entering the space. More and more people start to realize the bullish structure of Chainlink. Right now, I think we're still moving sideways right here, but I think just like we predicted with Ethereum, guys, I think sooner or later, like within the next weeks and months, we can see a breakout right here, Chainlink against Bitcoin, and definitely see a accelerated uptrend. So, guys, let me show you what I mean by that. Let's go to Ethereum and Bitcoin comparative. So right here, actually on the channel, we have been entering Ethereum at these levels when Ethereum was moving sideways. And I've also said right here, guys, this is a accumulation zone, and we are not seeing that firework tomorrow. Right, we are not seeing that tomorrow. That was right here, for example, but we are going to see that firework very soon, and once Ethereum take off, we are going to see a nice increase right here in the Bitcoin comparative. And eventually we saw that take off, and we got a major rally so far. So that is super bullish. But this is a similar situation, guys, that we are seeing right now with Chainlink. We go back to Chainlink right here, we can see that we are consolidating in a sideways range above the bearish structure where we've already have been breaking out from. And this, guys, this pattern in the chart looks actually quite like a bottom. We got like a V-shaped bottom right here, followed by a cup. Normally that's called a Adam and Eve reversal pattern. So guys, I really think that Chainlink right in the Bitcoin comparative is looking bullish. And guys, one of the main things that I'm watching in Chainlink right now is this sideways range. And if we were to break out of this sideways range to the upside, I definitely think that that could spark a nice accelerated rally right here in Chainlink against Bitcoin. But yeah, guys, important to note as well that for altcoins to be bullish, we don't need to see too much volatility in Bitcoin. So we don't want to see a major rally starting right now in the price of Bitcoin. We also don't want to see a major drop or a lot of weakness in the price of Bitcoin, which is bringing uncertainty to the markets. If we want to see bullish altcoins, we really want to see Bitcoin not making too much noise and just in general moving sideways without a clear direction. That would be the best case scenario for altcoins, guys. Then, of course, when we have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, it's still looking very bearish. So let me get my drawings right here and get rid of the moving average. Also get rid of the volume, and let me zoom out right here on the weekly time frame. So we can see that we broke below the 50% level. We already see a lot of liquidity going into altcoins, mainly to Bitcoin, but we're seeing some strength in other altcoins as well, which we have been talking about right there on the channel. Previous charts we have been watching, but we also have to take in mind that sooner or later we are going to get a reversal right here where the Bitcoin dominance is going to increase again, and that is nice visible on the daily time frame. Actually, our prediction quite accurate came true. Right here we bottomed out in the RSI, right here in this green circle. And like I said, guys, as well, a lot of people were expecting a bounce right here, but what I said is that we could be seeing Bitcoin continue to decline right here, but do the opposite in the RSI. So we break the 50 level, we are seeing a major altcoin season, but the RSI is going to create that divergence. That's exactly the same thing we have been seeing right here, guys. We bottomed out in the RSI, and right in the price was approximately like 60%. And afterwards we saw a decline of the Bitcoin dominance while the RSI was going up, and we had a decline of approximately like 3-4% still right here, which is quite a lot in the Bitcoin dominance, guys. And eventually we had this major divergence. We got a nice reversal pattern right here in the chart, and we basically reversed from this downtrend into this uptrend. And when we are seeing something similar like this, guys, when we are seeing that reversal pattern right here, and we really see that divergence and the Bitcoin dominance is reversing back into a uptrend, you want to take profits on your altcoins. You don't want to, you don't want to hold your altcoins basically in this period. You want to be positioned back into Bitcoin, as most liquidity of the crypto markets is going to be back concentrated on Bitcoin. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's analysis, guys. If so, please do make sure to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Then for all the traders out there who are interested in taking the next step into their trading journey, you can sign up for my cryptocurrency trading course at theblockchaintoday.com. Recently, we've just opened a member section where you can get signals and weekly market updates about trades and charts that I'm watching at the moment. So if you are interested in that, guys, you can go over to theblockchaintoday.com and go to the member section where you will find more information. Then I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day ahead, and I will see every single one of you in the next video.